What kind of suit is that for all the ignorant black people out there that don't wear suits?
Money Armani.
Oh shit! See what I'm saying? And then
got to look good to get it. You know what I mean? Like,
can you let black people know you don't have to wait till you go to court or a funeral? You can wear suits, right?
Exactly.
I got my little shirt on, polo on. Why I can't dress like this?
Because you're not in court right now.
Touche.
Sometimes I feel different. I walk around like everybody else. Hey, Karen.
Come on, Nate. Ready to party? Yeah!
You know, she got a sex tape with. He got a sex tape with Rihanna too.
What's
right?
up? Is that true or is it rumor? You saw it?
No, he showed me a little bit of it. It's like some oral stuff.
He showed you a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing the oral though. That's as far as it goes.
Is it red?
Whoever these people are, whatever they want, I have to stop them.
You have something that belongs to me. Now it's time to give it back.
You're into the action now, like killing, shooting, and everything.
Yeah.
And you brought Tella out of that kiddie world. Is he going to be out of it? Or
he's out of it. I mean, he's 19 now. So
okay.
I mean, he just really wanted to do something different with this movie. He wanted to do something where it was totally different from the Twilight pictures. And actually, he chose me to do the movie. So
wow, that's gangster.
And you said, okay, here's this gun. Here's a couple clips. Let's go.
I was like, hey, this is what you got to do to really come off like hard in the movie. That first thing I told him is, you're gonna get smacked in this movie.
Oh, for real? You told him?
And he was like, well, you want to smack me? I said, no, man, I don't want to smack you. I said, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. Listen, I said, the girls love you. All the girls love you.
Yeah.
But the guys don't like you.
Because jealousy is
because the girls like you. I said, and all the great action stars get smacked. You know what I mean? Movies. Bruce Willis, and
they get their ass kicked.
Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
And then they prevail and kick ass back.
Wow.
So I said, if you do that in this movie, girls are gonna go. First time you get smacked, girls are gonna go ah, and the guys are gonna go yeah. And then once you prevail over that, the dudes and everybody will be cheering for you. And that's kind of the response that we've been getting in the theaters. Like people have been like, "Damn, this dude is kind of cool,"
One on the movie, he found out Taylor Lautner, whose character
Nathan
Price.
Yeah, he's a kid. He's going to school in high school, and he's really like kind of off because he gets into fights, and
he's like
he knows how to whoop ass, so he's always kind of looking for an excuse to whoop ass. And he's like one step away from doing something that's really going to get him messed up.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't realize that he's suffered from a trauma when he was young, but he doesn't know why. And he finds out, he really feels kind of inadequate about his family and whether or not he's in the right, his place in his family. And he finds out that basically his parents may not be his real parents.
Ooh, yo, that's crazy. I be looking at my parents too, man. My Haitian parents be like, oh, what is this? I'm like, I think my parents were Jewish, yo. Right? He does most of the stunts in this movie.
Like 90% of the stunts.
What?
Yeah, because he was a martial arts star. When he was
as a kid. That's right.
As a kid, so
you ever seen
a lot
the
of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people he never got a chance to do what he does in this movie ever.
What?
And she'd come in and she'd like rub on my head and she would go to work.
Yo, that's ill right there.
Why was it like
kind of kinky right there too? Right?
That's not kinky, huh?
That's not kinky, yo.
No.
A girl touched my head. I'm about to shave my shit, yo. It's Sigourney Weaver, yo. Working with her must be amazing, yo. Like,
I would ask her all the stories about working on all those movies, like Aliens, and and all the stuff that she did. And it's just like when you work with people like that, you really feel like you're making a way.
I don't know. She made me cry at Avatar when she passed away. I was crying, right?
Yeah.
You cried too, right, Reeve?
I did.
Am I gonna cry in Abduction? Is there some serious parts in there, or just a man movie where yeah.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
Oh yeah.
We may not cry.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah, you're a pussy. But we're not gonna cry.
So people just start dying around him.
Yeah, people start dying around him, and then he gets to find out who his real father is, and his real father is like this big assassin.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit! So obviously the revenge factor is to get the son out.
Yeah. Another assassin is trying to get to the father through his son.
Jesus.
But the son ain't no joke though.
John, come on, man. You think Glenn Rice hit that though?
Yeah, he hit it good.
Yo, come on, man. John Singleton up here, man.
Woo!
You never met Sarah Palin before? All the political parties and,
No.
popping bottles and all that?
No, I never met him.
Oh, man.
I don't think John is a conservative Republican.
Is that great sex in the movie? Girls want to hit his. Tell her does any pizzling, any popping?
You have to.
You got Lily Collins on there.
I can't. Yeah, you can't. You got to wait to see the movie.
Wow.
It gets real hot.
Hollywood Shuffle.
This this Ice Cube thing, this NWA movie. Is that
It's just
real?
a rumor. We've been talking. It's preliminary talk.
You can tell
we've
us,
been talking
John.
we've been talking for years about this though.
Damn.
So it's like,
Is there a script?
There is a script.
So it's going down.
So
you could pretty
I
much
mean,
walk into any studio and say, "Hey,
no, it's already at one studio and everything. But
have they
it's
given
like,
have they cut the check? Are they ready to go?"
Because this
I don't
movie,
know. I'm one of the people up for the directing thing.
wow.
I mean, it's
I mean,
Cube's
it
call.
has to be.
Cube is producing, so it's like
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'll get the job. We'll see.
Wow. Only the guy that gave him his first gig.
yeah.
NWA. They were like the
Come
Sex
on.
Pistols of hip hop. Like
Yeah,
who's
they
not gonna want to rush and see that?
Everybody's gonna want to see it.
Like I
If
saw
I'm
the
making a movie.
like
Everybody's gonna wanna see it.
I saw the documentary that Cube did for ESPN, the 30 on 30, the whole connection of kind of like the rise of NWA with the Raiders.
Yes.
And that in itself was like, it's a screenplay. Like it's sitting there right in front of your face. You're like, damn.
It was an interesting time because I always say that when you're young and you don't really, you don't have much, and you're just going
in hard.
going
Like,
hard. It's sexy to have bullets going over your head.
what?
But
Especially the president. Like the president was hating on you. Like that's
Yeah,
that's
the
crazy.
president was hating. I mean, everybody. But I can look at it nostalgically. Like that was the period that made me want to be a filmmaker.
Gangster.
Because what they were doing musically, I was trying to bring out in film.
John wants Ray J to be Eazy-E. I don't think that'll work though.
No.
But the future of John Singleton after this big movie comes out, you enjoy because already the hype is cool. Everybody's loving it. What's next for you after this?
I'm trying to actually. I mean, I could go do another big action movie, and we'll see if I do another. But I'm really interested in doing another hood movie because I got to go back and.
There hasn't been one like.
There hasn't been one since I did Baby Boy.
Wow.
Think about it. So I got to go back and do something that's just the people really
Fresh
People
and-
come up to me on the street and they get on their hands and knees. Would you please make a movie? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I would love like them.
Even though it's like, for a while you had to prove to Hollywood that you were not just
Yeah,
the hood director, that you're like a filmmaker for real.
It was more survival. What do you mean filmmaker for real?
No, you know that
You made
like,
me raise up on you.
no, it's like a lot of the guys that start in that genre.
Oh, blood on my shirt now.
They don't get looked at.
I know what you mean, but I think it's, for me, it was almost like creative survival to do different types of pictures. That's why I'm doing Abduction. That's why I did Fast and Furious. I mean, even Shaft. You know what I mean? Like Four Brothers, to do different types of movies.
Right.
So you can't say, oh, he just does one thing. You know what I mean? I do that. I do that hood movie thing like nobody else does it. But I didn't want to like be pigeonholed and say, okay, that's the only kind of movie that he knows how to make.
Speaking of like craziness,
Hollywood will pigeonhole you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They say, oh, that's all he knows how to do. Whatever.
I remember Antoine Fuqua used to tell me that all the time, and then I was in like Europe in the UK, and he's filming
King Arthur.
Yeah, King Arthur,
Yeah.
and I was like, I know people looking at you like, they always think that this is all you could do, but you're out here in the UK, like,
And that was a good look for
Yeah.
him. That was a good look for him.
and then the girl he was with was a good look too, but we don't have to talk about that.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Don't forget he did the longest video ever. Was that the longest video that Michael Jackson? It was in 9 minutes.
No, it wasn't long. It wasn't long as movie, but it was just like it was the first
Historical,
hip hop. It was
yeah.
the only hip hop thing they did because I had all the best hip hop dancers at the time in that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like
Wow.
we made kind of like a hip hop musical,
And the
life.
effects were kind of ahead of its time too.
Exactly. All that.
Everybody turns into sand.
I know my boy was like he wanted to make this cocaine like go into the.
You got Magic Johnson up in there.
yeah, whatever. I'm
Eddie
trying to talk
Eddie
Hollywood.
Murphy was
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Yo, but I'm telling you right now, when I met Michael Jackson in Bahrain, like I could imagine how he was with you. You had him like how many hours? Like 2-3 days? Like
No, like 2 weeks.
Wow.
A month and everything and stuff. And I think the coolest thing, like I'm the only person that could say I set up kicked it in the car with Michael Jackson and listened to Richard Pryor.
Gangster, yo.
Wow.
And him saying, wow, I haven't heard this in a long time, like, and laughing to Richard Pryor. Like,
why doesn't nobody want to believe me that Michael Jackson cursed? Like, he's a cool guy. Like, it's just that.
He was a real cool guy.
Because
he was kind of country. He was kind of country.
Mm-hmm.
He talked really country. You know what I mean? When he was relaxed. All this service just beer. They don't serve any mixed.
Well, you got your menage a trois like on each
I
side.
don't drink beer. I'm a mixed nigga.
Oh,
I'm mixed liquor nigga.
what I'm talking about.
I'm mixed liquor nigga. You know how you ever learn that term?
This is Tupac. Tupac, if he was alive, he'd be 40. You know, like this year, right?
Yeah.
Damn, dealing with that guy, like, you know, I know you get this all the time. Like, can you give us a quick Tupac story that nobody's ever heard before? Like you and him with bitches or whatever. I don't know. Give us a wild, crazy story.
Well, I remember before Poetic Justice came out, I convinced the studio. I said, me and Pac, we have to go do some publicity, some grassroots publicity. So we need to go to Atlanta. We need 2 limousines. We need first class tickets.
Oh,
We
shit.
need all these T-shirts, and we're going to like a black college kind of like gathering, right? And they paid for it all and everything. And it was like Freaknik, when Freaknik was Freaknik.
Hell no. What?
They paid for us to go Freaknik. And he was in the car. We were riding in the car. He's smoking blunts, and I don't smoke and everything because I grew up around so much shit. So I don't smoke. He's like, you know, and he was playing like Biggie's first record, Party and Bullshit, over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, we turn that shit off. I'm sick of this shit.
Gangster, yo.
Playing it off. And we went in and, you know, we partied, and it was the first time actually I got drunk in my adult life because I went down to the underground in Atlanta, and you know they have shakes, those shakes they have, the alcohol.
Yeah, I could imagine, yeah.
And I'm running up the street, all these thousands of black people and stuff. I'm running up the street talking about it's Black World, we're in Black World, I'm drunk, and Pac is like walking all cool. He's high and drunk. And girls are coming up to him, Tupac, oh my God, Tupac, and they come with this, and he would just fondle their breasts and whatever this and this.
I love Tupac, yo.
And he was like, "Thank you for getting my dick hard. I really appreciate this."
I love Tupac, yo. You better love him.
You know, and he was in the prime of his thing, man. He was only like 20 years old, man. He was like having the time of his life. It was before all that drama and everything else.
All that
happened.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't get enough of these stories, man. These stories are just classic. I cannot believe it. I can imagine the stuff you got. Like, when am I going to see a John Singleton book, like the whole 101 of John?
I got to wait because, you know, I had to blast a whole lot of people.
You got a lot of haters out there, right?
Yeah, no, after I write the book.
Oh, okay.
I don't have no haters now. Everybody love me.
Who else could really do it? Who else is in the running, anyways?
And who else could do it for $10 million and keep the other 30 for himself? We're out of here.
I'm out of here. Yo.
What's your relationship? Yeah, Black Power.